Welcome to your daily focus for March the 29th, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. You already knew that, right? Let's start with the numerology. We have a beautiful 29 energy. So the 29 is about learning periods, and usually help is offered in this period of time. Watch for the opportunities. Use good judgment. So think it through. Evaluate the offers. Don't overlook anything. Don't be too quick to say yes or no to anything that comes your way under a 29 energy. Now, if you take the 2 plus 9, it's an 11. That is the illuminator. That is the teacher. It asks more from us, but the rewards are so much greater. It may ask for self-sacrifice, for us to embrace our courage or our strength, take a risk on ourselves in some way. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 20. Turning points. I mean, a decision made today, especially if you've really thought it through. You made the list, the pros, the cons, the yeses, the nos, the ups, the downs, and you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the right move for you, and you do that. It can be such a turning point in your life. It's unbelievable. It will give you things that you can implement going forward. So we are coming up on a new moon, so you want to think it through for the next couple of days. Absolutely. You don't want to make any bold, fresh starts, especially under these last several days coming up, today and the next several. It's a time about rejuvenation. I mean, we have the sun is in Aries. The moon is in Pisces. Yeah, I think we wake up to the moon in Pisces. So it's about relaxing, unwinding, taking a deep breath. Go into dream mode, go into meditation mode, sit quietly and contemplate. In fact, I didn't finish the numerology because if we would have done the 20, 2 plus 0 is a 2. That is looking within and contemplating the magic that you hold within. Seeing your true potential. What you could do if you brought it all out front and utilized it to its maximum. We're taught to hold back. We're taught not to step too far out in front of anybody else. Stay within the crowd. Safer in numbers. But under this new moon energy, you're not going to want to do that at all. For the month of April, you're not going to want to do that at all. Just wait. I just finished that. Oh my gosh. I cut it short. So when you see the length of the video, remember that I tried to speed talk through it. I had little crib notes to keep me on task because it could have been hours in length, the amount of energy that we are going to be experiencing in April. And so we want to use these couple of days as we go into April to rest, to recuperate, to think of what we really want to step into, where we want change in our life, or maybe we just need to tweak it a little bit. It could be our routines, it could be our job, it could be friendships, it could be groups we belong to, it could be our environment. It could be 1,001 things, because I'm doing a reading for the collective here. Each of us is changing in our own different way. Each of us will have new starts in different areas of our life, and probably several. So I should get that video out hopefully tonight. Well, if you're watching this, it would be last night because I'm getting this done the night before. And I'm trying to get my timeline in order in my own personal routine so I can keep doing the splicing and stuff that's necessary to have the intro and the exit. So bear with me. Tonight will not be one of those nights. But going forward, and I'm going to add more pizzazz to it in a little. That was just kind of, something to get me started. Something to, the first the first block of a creation. Okay, let's get back to the cards. So yeah, April is just a phenomenal month. Just phenomenal. The Page of Cups. Oh, this is about dreaming. This is about wishing. This is about hoping. This is about talking to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Telling them what you want to put in that cup, the magic. I think in this one she's got like a fish or something in the cup. It can be whatever you want. It's your cup. Where do you want to go? What do you want to step into? Maybe you want to invent something, create something, give birth to something or someone. This is about dreams. We've got this rainbow over top of us. Make a wish. Find that, wish for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, perhaps. Oh, we didn't look at the bottom card, did we? Oh, look at this. The Ten of Pentacles. The Yes card. The Yes card appears today. So what are we dreaming about? What are we wishing about? What are we hoping that will happen in our lives, manifest in our lives, transform in our lives? This is a time when we have so much control over that. Sometimes we don't. Absolutely. Sometimes things just happen and push us to a certain area or place. Or at least it feels that way. Nothing really just happens. But this is a very magical time where we can say, I want this in my life. And then make the proper steps to go after it. And don't worry, they're listening. Your order has been placed. They were paying attention. But in its own divine timing, it will unfold to you. Absolutely. Now, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. We sit here with a little bit more confidence today. The storm is past. We know in some way we have come through some chaotic moments, some sorrowful moments, some nail-biting energies. We didn't know if we were going to make it. We still don't really, but we feel a little bit of confidence. We're straightening our shoulders. We're sitting up straight. We're holding our abundance there, knowing that it's ours and ours alone. Nobody can take it away from us because we have the knowledge now. We have the wisdom. There's an angel sitting next to us, whispering in our ear about how we can go forward, giving us little clues, dropping little hints. And the World card. It's a time to really tie up loose ends. This is a perfect last couple of days going into a new moon kind of energy to come out here, a card to come out. I should have been expecting it. You know what I'm looking for is the Fool. The Fool hasn't been... Have we seen the Fool even this year? I can't wait for the Fool to start showing up, and I just know he's right around the corner because we are walking into that kind of energy. But here we are, the World card, the last of the major arcana in the tarot. And it represents there's a whole new world waiting for you. There's full of adventures and opportunities and relationships and happiness and giggles and laughter. And yeah, of course, there's going to be the challenges and stuff too. You know, that's part of the package. I don't need to bring that up. We do that a lot every day. We're looking for creating that joy, creating that happiness, creating that love. That prosperity, perhaps. But there are some loose ends that we need to tie up. We have to make sure that we are not carrying that energy into a new moon. We don't want something to weigh us down. We don't want something that will make our steps so painfully hard. Step after step after step. And it's like, I can do one more. I can do one more. It drains us. It takes the energy right out of us. We don't think we're going to make it. Do we have what it takes? It's tying up that loose energy. Those things you put on the back burner. Maybe it's a project. Maybe your room is completely redecorated, but you haven't done the trim yet. Or you haven't got the new curtains. So the curtains don't match anything. But one day. No, today. Take care of it today. Because even though you know that eventually you're going to get those curtains, your subconscious is going, oh, we just don't have time or energy or resources in order to get the curtains. That's how our minds interpret this stuff. So we get the curtains, and then it's like, everything is new around me. You start saying everything is new around me. Everything is crisp and clean and beautiful around me. Watch how that transposes into wonderful new beginnings in many areas of your life. Ones that you didn't even imagine you were in line for show up in your life. So it's taking care of, maybe it's finances. Maybe you're like, oh, I gotta do my taxes, and this will eat at your subconscious. I don't want to do my taxes because I might owe money. And if I owe money, then I can't do this and I can't do that. So there's a lack of, and we start to tell ourselves there's a lack of. Well, guess what? Now an extra bill comes due, or it's double the amount, or there was a mess up with the payment, or your account got hacked, or these things start to happen, or an unexpected event. All of a sudden it rains and the roof starts leaking, or you go to open up the front door and it falls off the hinges, whatever it may be in your life. And the more we concentrate on, oh, I gotta do my taxes, I'm a couple of years behind, gotta do it, you do pull the plug on any kind of finances looking great for you, growing. It's when you're done your taxes, and I've done that, and they actually gave me money, and I can do this and I can do that. I can do everything because money flows through me, to me, through me. Okay, let's get a mantra card, shall we? So tie up those loose ends, absolutely. And that raises your confidence alone. Knowing that you're done with something. You don't have to revisit it. It's over. It's finished. Potential. Think big for your future. I kid you not. Potential. I love the way the cards all come together. The numerology, the astrology, it all just... So think big for your future. Don't minimize your dream. Don't put any kind of glass ceilings in place. Think of how you might be able to color out the lines to even expand your horizon that much more. And maybe we just need to attach that to energy and go within and realize the true magic, the true potential that we hold inside each and every one of us. It's a birthright. It's there. Creative and mental powers carry great potential. Your plans to expand your horizons can be underway, and everything will be progressing steadily. Think and plan outside your limitations. Remain open-minded, as there are more possibilities and opportunities than you can see at this point. This could be study, a business venture, travel. Be ready to take on the challenges with the think big attitude. Empower yourself with more development and self-exploration. The mantra is, my visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations. My visions and goals take me beyond my current limitations because I can see my potential. I know I can do it. And is it going to be easy? Maybe not. Maybe it's going to be incredibly difficult for you. But this is a time when we will challenge ourselves, especially under the 11 energy. We make that commitment to ourselves. We say we're going to have 5 minutes of focus towards what we want to do. And then we do it. Then we live up to our word. We walk with a sense of integrity. Even the words we spoke to ourselves, even the promises we made to ourselves. Because we know how we make those promises to ourselves. I'm going to walk a mile every morning, and then you wake up and it's pouring rain. Yeah, I'm going to start tomorrow. Or you get your umbrella and your galoshes and away you go and you walk that mile, and you know that the next day is going to be a lot more pleasurable because your feet will remain dry. Even with those galoshes on, your feet got wet. Okay, let's see what our wonderful animals have to tell us today. Oh, look at this. Design your space with the squirrel. Well, doesn't it come full circle? My goodness. Okay, little squirrel. Design your space, rearrange, renovate, action and clean. You may have to break something up to make way for something new. Squirrel wants you to get going on that home improvement project you've been putting off. If it isn't a remodel, it could simply be that you need to work on rearranging your home, possibly your office, in a manner that is less chaotic and cluttered and more aligned with peace, balance, and harmony. You may need to call a consultant or possibly just check out a book on the topic that can help assist you in finding the right flow for your space. Squirrel is adding a red Christmas ornament to adorn her home. The color red is often used to express passion and love, but sometimes also anger and jealousy. Make certain that the colors you are using within your area bring in positive energy, that you don't accidentally add something that you would invoke negativity. By properly personalizing your space, you bring a warmth or higher energy to your area. And we already talked about getting rid of the clutter and seeing the new and the clean and the crisp, and knowing that that is your path forward without any hindrances, just like the room. So Squirrel came to remind us that it's definitely something we need to look at. Maybe every time you open up your closet, you kind of have to brace yourself for the boxes that might fall out of the top shelf or whatever it may be. You don't like going in the basement because there's cobwebs everywhere. Well, clean it up, for goodness sakes. Get down there with a broom and brush them all off. It's time to tie up loose ends. It's a time for completion. It's a time definitely for healing and surrendering to rest, quiet, contemplation. And it's also a beautiful time, I would think, to break up your routine. Try something a little bit different. See how it makes the energy that much different in your life. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with this kind of energy of what might become of your routine going forward. So maybe it's, just waking up 10 minutes earlier and doing 5 minutes of stretching or 5 minutes of meditation or 5 minutes of journaling, or maybe you're waking up just to see Venus come over or go behind the horizon, right? It's a morning star, I believe, right now. Or Mercury, we can see Mercury in the wee hours of the morning too sometimes. Mercury is one of those planets we rarely see because it sits so close to the sun. Anyways, it's a beautiful time in our life. Don't forget to check out the April 2022 video once it's up. Hopefully it'll be up right after this video, so you can just keep on watching or plan a time. There's so much energy. I could have spent hours actually talking to you. Hopefully I got enough of the information out to you, and of course we'll be breaking it down day by day going forward. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.